Alright. We made it back. Thankfully, my goodness. Now, let's get this thing washed. I don't like them noises, but I think that's power steering or something. That's the good part about having a dolly. I can look under here. It's really not that bad. From 97, bro. Ain't bad at all. Watch the school bus. Okay. Because it does move under its own power, thank the Lord. Okay, what they gonna hit me for? How much, Bubba? How much? I know this sunroof gonna open, bruh. Something ain't. I don't know. I'll look at that later. I hope it don't leak. Alright. Like that door panel feels solid. Mine's the door panel kept wanting to fall off and all this little small stuff. This car seems good. Oh yeah, let's check this seat out and see if it get hot. I'm gonna check. I'm over here playing with buttons. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that seat is going hot instantly. Unless it's just from sitting in the sun, but I feel it. All right. Anyways, last time I didn't know that this is their coolant bottle right here. So I looked in there and he's got nothing. Bone dry. So that makes me nervous. We'll find out why there's absolutely nothing. Yeah, somebody's replaced the radiator before, or at least this hose. At one point. Yep, I don't like that there's nothing. The car was running. Check the level in the bottle, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I see. Oh, there's coolant in there. It's that orange stuff. That makes me feel better. There's nothing in the bottle, but there's something in here, so that makes me feel better. I was nervous about running this car because I thought that I wasn't running. I was running it with no coolant. Now look at this. This is a bad design. Let's sit this back on you. Okay. I think this is gonna be a good car. I was hoping that this coolant reservoir isn't damaged, but I won't be able to tell. Oh my goodness. This I don't know if I'm gonna replace this or not. We'll see. It depends on how into it I get. Sometimes these mounts up here bend, so these might need to be when I get the hood, I'll just take the whole hinges. I'll do it from the bottom. Cause that hinge, the whole thing was shifted, so, which is why when the hood opens, yeah. Okay. I like that it's dusty under here. Dusty cars mean that they just didn't do nothing they've been driving. I don't know what that's about. Look like oil or something, I don't know. give it a fresh oil change, fresh everything. Oh man. Transmission fluid. Brand new. Perfect. Excellent. Brake fluid. Perfect. Oh, somebody revving up. I don't think that this got, I don't know. I'll see if this got tweaked. And if I need to change that, it doesn't look too hot. But we'll see. We'll find out. I don't think that the bottom, whatever they hit was up. It was up higher. It just, I don't know what it was. We'll give it its first wash. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, they took real good care of this car. I can tell. I can tell. It's a shame how the auction did it and how what that tire did to it, but wow. Yeah, they took care of their car. He glued it, bruh. Bro, did he? I can't tell if they glued this sunroof or what. There's water in that tail light, which is common. I'm not gonna wash under the hood just yet. I'll leave it for now. I was really hoping them marks will come out, but I'll have to. I'm not touching it either. Touchless. Everything touchless. I'll get back with y'all when this is done. Wow, this thing looks a whole lot better. Now obviously I didn't touch it. I didn't dry it, I didn't do nothing. I just sprayed it down. I'll give it a proper hand wash later. But for now, I just had to do it, man. Dude, this car is not bad. I'm upset about this. That's on me. But what can you do? At least I'm alive. At least I made it. Bro, I can't tell if he glued this sunroof shut on this car. That's what it's looking like, bro. But I can't tell if that's just dirt from it sitting so long and it just needs some help. I don't know. We'll find out. I hope he didn't glue it, bruh. I hope he didn't. Just looks like it's got dirt all in the... But I can't tell. I can't tell. I'm running my nail through there, trying to see if I can... It's not gonna come out like this once it dries. It's still dusty, I could tell. But at least it's not as bad as it was. I'll have to hand wash this car. at the house or something. This is the part that I feel like is... I guess it was leaking in the car, or maybe dude just sealed it. That's crazy. I don't know why people do things. Good old Pontiac. Not bad, not bad. This, it looks bad, but this, I could get this to come out. This will come out. It look bad, but it'll come out. Yeah, see there? It's just rubber. I gotta spend a day, but I could get that off. She got a little bit of steam coming out the back. Nothing crazy though. I really think the exhaust just has some moisture in there from sitting for so long. So we'll see if that goes away after a while. Because it was even dripping up in the front, in the middle part. So I'm not worried about paint. This is nothing. We'll get that together. The only thing I don't know is, what is this noise? I can't tell. I don't know if that's the supercharger or what. It seems like it's fine, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I forgot, that steam out the back. It's cold. My truck doing the same thing. It's just cold. That's all. All right. What am I gonna do? My goodness. It's looking good in the garage. Yeah, I'm happy with that. All right, here we are the next day. Got the car at the house. Garage spot. It was a garage kept car for 26 years. So I want it to remain that way. I'm gonna run to the junkyard because I saw online they had an emblem. So I'm gonna hurry up and try to snag that. As well as maybe one little piece behind here, behind the headlight, just like a bracket that I might want. I'm still looking for a hood online, as well as a fender. I might just get the fender brand new because it's like $74 and I can't find one anywhere in black. I want black. You know, it doesn't have to be painted. It can be a primed black, but that's what I'm looking for. I'll clean all this up. That'll be a whole separate day, whole separate video. But this is the bracket that I want. Just because I don't know if I need it, but I probably feel like I might, so I'm gonna just grab it. Because this one looks pretty straightforward, you know. And I want this one to be the same. Did this break? It did. Okay. I'll leave that though. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, I will get this bracket for sure. And the That way the new headlight can line up. I don't think that this is tweaked too much, but I won't be able to tell. I'm sure it probably is, but I don't know. Let me see here. I'll look at the other car at the junkyard and see how bad or good this is. I really don't think that this is too bad, but we'll find out. I don't know. Definitely has a curve to it, that's for sure. But I can't tell if that's just the fender. We'll figure it out when we get that new fender, how everything lines up. I will say, man, look at that view. Look at that view. That is crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Crazy. At the junkyard, this ain't bad. Custom winch bumper. Pretty sweet. It's not bad. It's pretty cool. Alright. Alright. We're looking for supercharged Grand Prix, not the SE. They said it was over here. Row 65. Only been here for one day. So, uh-oh, the hood's already up. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Let's see. Okay. Don't have the engine cover. That's the first thing to go. Always on these. Got that emblem. I will get that. I'm not gonna get this light though. Ooh, score. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's a little, but I think I'm gonna grab it. This is exactly what I wanted. I don't know what I'm missing here though, but I don't care. Dang, these lights don't look that bad. Yeah, I need this. Keep that. This, I don't know. Mine look brand new. This one don't look that good. How many miles you had before they killed you? 183? Really? Somebody did not take care of their car. You should go a little longer than that. I don't know what you did. Man, I wonder if this one got that. See, my button. See, his locks in. Mine don't. Oh, his don't come back out. Uh-oh. Oh, my bad. Goodness. Oh, he's got the net. I'll probably buy a new one of these. I don't want this one. That light don't look bad though. I'm not gonna get it though. Same here. Same here as mine. Heads up display. Wow. Dude. That's crazy. Oops. What is it? These is always hard to get out. Because I think it's like held in on the bottom. Yeah. Give me this. I need this and these. Take. Okay. Ow. That's a good filter, I'll take it. Oh my gosh. I always hate these. Oof. Nah, that's not the best. Ooh. I don't know what is missing here. I gotta look online and see what that is that's missing. I thought I saw another one of these back in the back when I was here like a week ago, so I'll come back and see. I'm gonna walk back there. I might hide this for now. See, his is also pushed in like how mine is. So I see that there's a bracket. I see. A bracket that goes here. I'll learn more about what mine needs and what it don't need when I take it apart. I don't want to start taking stuff if I don't need it. How's this hood look? I don't really like this hood. Nah. Oh. Well, that explains why it's here. Man. That sucks. That sucks if you need the bumper. I hate those wheels. I do need this. I don't even know how these come off. Do they just pry off, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. Boy, that's on there. They sell it brand new for like $34 or whatever on eBay. So I saw one, so I might do that. Yeah, but mine flies off on the highway. That's crazy. I feel like I'm destroying the car doing it like this, but whatever. For sure. But how did mine fly off on the freeway? That's what I want to know, bro. I might switch to a flathead. There we go. I don't want to bend it. No. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll straighten it out later. This is not the right way to do this, but whatever. Give me that. Yeah. Wow, they was not playing with that adhesion. Maybe I can clean this up. I think. Yeah. I guess we get both of them. See, like, this hood is gone, man. I need a good hood. Well, maybe it's... Okay, look. Oh, bet that curve is there from the factory. That's perfect. Yeah, because I was nervous. I thought I was going to have to pull that back out. Okay. That's good, because I was like, man, this thing goes all in. That's perfect. I don't know if mine is a little more. Once I break it down. Yeah, once I break mine down. I don't know. No, absolutely not. Not on my car. I will not put this on. Junk. Okay. This one was kind of clean a little bit. 191. What are y'all doing with these cars? Yeah, that dude definitely glued my sunroof shut. I'm mad about that. He was a junkie for that. I don't know why he did that. Oh well. Got the sounds back there. Got the bumps. Every light has water in it. See? Terrible. All right. I'm gonna go back where I saw that other. Here, remember this car now. Remember this car. I got my little secret sitting right there. So I'm gonna come back for it if it's still there. That one that I saw was back here somewhere, and I remember it said supercharged on there, but it was not a Grand Prix. It was like a Buick or something. So I might have to jump on their website and see where it's at, so I don't spend too much time wandering, because I was here looking at Impalas, I believe, and I saw it. Let's see. So his is just a GT. All these hoods are no good for these cars. Hood don't stay up. At least I know that this curves from the factory, so I'm not even worried about that. We'll see how to fix that. Leave my toolkit. See, I want my sunroof to open, man. Figure it out. 177? Bro. Y'all are killing these cars early, man. Early. I got 222 out of my last one, and it was still running. I just got rid of it because the brake line was rusted. Okay. There's a lot of these engine covers laying around, but I need the one that says super, because I'm super. Okay. This one has definitely seen better days. It's sad seeing these cars here, but this one's just an SE. 206 on the odometer. Well then. I'm going down every single row until I find what I'm looking for, just to make sure I got the best one. Because I know I saw one here that had a supercharger. I just don't know where. Oof. I had one of these back in the day. Those were all right. Still junk, but it halfway ran. These little cars run forever. I know they do. This one has 244,000 miles on it. I knew a mechanic that had one, and it wasn't that bad. But, oh well. That's actually a really clean tail light. I'm not gonna lie. Dang. It's got... Both of them. Oh, no, not this one. I wonder if I can... It's not bad. Of course, the trunk is stuck locked. I don't know what they was doing in here. A pool table? What is that? Oh, they had a divider, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's not a bad view. I'm gonna walk this road one more time. I didn't see no cars that had another one of these. And then we'll see what's up. Well, this is neat. I don't know what it is, but pretty rad. 77 Ford Courier. pretty cool. That's not bad. I mean, it's completely destroyed. It'll never drive again, but it's pretty neat to see. Oh, a free toolkit. No, I'm just joking. That's mine. That's me. I gotta carry this a certain way. I don't want to scratch it. I'm scratching it up. This would have been a cool mud truck. That would have been sweet. Oh well. Yeah. Server's body. Alright, let's get out of here. This is pretty neat. Got your stuff on there. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, they had a little camper conversion. It's pretty sweet. Okay. That's pretty neat. Flip paint, I believe. Yeah. She flips. It's pretty cool. Is that paint or a dip? I think it might be a dip. I can't tell. I don't know, they might have painted this. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think they painted it. Because it doesn't peel. I mean, it does. It does peel, but it don't. I think this is paint. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's the best tire I've seen in a minute. For a junkyard tire, how big is it? I hate this. I can never find the 33, 12, 5, 50, 15. It's not bad. Look at that spot. Look at that view, boy. What in the world is that? I don't know what that is. That's like half a car. Pretty neat. Alright, man. Straight from the junkyard. I'm hoping these will clean up nice. Let's compare this to the driver's side. Obviously, it's obvious this one brand new, but you know, I think I can bring this one back. I think I can. I'll bring it back before I put it on the car. How cool is that? That they had one. Okay, so I hope these two play nice. Every time you open the hood, it's messing this fender up. And I don't like that. This hood is junk anyway, so I'm gonna bend that piece. If I can. Yeah. Bend this up. This hood's no good anyway. Give me all the clearance I need. Let's see here. Let's see. You know, I'm not a... Yeah. That's perfect. See, now the hood can open and it won't mess up my fender any more than it already did. I didn't even know that it was doing that. Whatever. This is a good fender, too. I'm not changing this fender. If anything, I'll probably just try to boop, you know, and then I might have to just kind of and it is good. So, okay. I found out that this bracket is a part of the car, so I can't actually replace this, which means when this light comes out, we'll just have to see how it lines up, see what we can do as far as trying to make that line up. I can't tell. I'm pretty sure this is how it was from the factory, but I don't know. I don't see how that crease could have happened. Oh, but it's not like that, no. Yeah, okay. All right, that's from the wreck then. I'll say that's from the wreck. But it's only a little bit. I can hammer this back. This curve is natural, which I'm happy to see. It's really just a fender. I need that fender. This bumper, I can take this bumper off and just kind of heat it up and push it back out. And I'll put it back on for now. You know, obviously this is still no good. I can pull this back out and, you know, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to have a crack in it. But basically, if I pull this bumper off, I think I can save most of it and put the headlight back in. Just to get the car going. Just to get the car to pass inspection. You know, I'm not trying to have it perfect for now. It's a shame because this hood, you can tell, like looking at the paint, I mean, it's immaculate. This guy took so much. Look at that. Look at that, man. That's a shame. But we'll get it together. We'll get it together. I'm going to order a new headlight, a new fender, and then I still need to find a hood. I need to find a hood. I liked that taillight I saw at the junkyard, that left one, because mine's got water in it. But I have taillights. I have LED taillights. I don't know if I want to go LEDs with these or go original. I really do like these originals. So I don't know. Technically, the passenger light was better than mine at the junkyard too. I'll just have to think about it. That tint's got to come off for sure. I didn't know that this was like this, but that's fine. I can, you know, there's ways we can sand and re-clear and, you know, make this part come back. This is the only piece of paint, aside from the front, that's no good on the whole car. I'm extremely happy about that. Then I'll work on the sunroof one day. I don't know why they glued it. I don't know if the glass is just sitting on here and it literally had to be glued in so that it doesn't fly away, or if it was leaking and he just said screw it and glued it, or I don't know. I really wish, and I wish somebody didn't swipe their finger across this, because that's what leaves scratches. Trying to see, oh, there's dust. Yes, it's dust. Don't touch it. Don't touch my car. You know. Anyways, I don't think the sunroof was leaking. Looking at the headliner, it looks perfect. Man, this thing is gonna clean up nice. Oh man, I'm excited. I am excited. I didn't even touch the inside yet. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not right now, anyways. What was this off for? Nothing. It just kind of is just sitting there. All right, well. Okay. I am wondering, because like this piece is missing and like there's some overspray here. I'm wondering if he had this car repainted at some point. Just because I don't know. I can't tell if it's original or not. I know there's like a little way that people can test and see, but that wouldn't make sense though, because this, but you never know. That could happen on the paint job. I don't know. It's just the paint looks too good. It looks too good. But then again, this part down here is kind of faded, so I don't know. And then these, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if he had it resprayed or if he just really took really good care of this car. That is crazy.